In the shadows where the silence speaks, I walk the line where the lost souls seek. With whispers of hope and a guiding light, I'll search the dark, bring the truth to light. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find a way, I'll draw you near. I'm a seeker of the unseen, I'm searching worlds where the heart has been. Where the heart, with every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Draw you near. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. When hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light. When hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light.
I'm tiny. Hold on. No. There we go. I always do that. Probably won't have anybody here. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Boogie Joe. Let's see if anybody shows up. I don't want to move to TikTok, guys. I miss you guys. But things to do today. I'm okay, Christina. How are you? I'm a little tired. I'm supposed to take Neptune to get his beak trimmed at 4 o'clock, so I had to come on early and see what I could do. Plus, I've been wanting to try the pet mediumship deck with you guys. I had it on I could do a couple cards for you if you want to. Any donation helps too, because like I said, I got to take him to get his beak trimmed, and if I don't come up with the money in a couple hours, then I can't take him, and he's overdue. So we missed last week on accident. So that's why I'm up so early trying to work today. But plus, the mediumship deck is pretty cool. I used it yesterday on the live, but I had a crazy live on TikTok. My dog decided to just fall over, and I don't know. I still don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a seizure, if it was just his back. I talked to the vet, and the vet gave me medicine, and he seems fine today. It was the weirdest thing, but it happened yesterday on the live. So the Linktree, and there's in the description box, but there's a QR code up there at the top. Try to use Venmo and PayPal if you can, not Cash App, because I owe Cash App. So things have been tough for me as well. Let's just say that. But yeah. So look, we can. Oh shoot, we can. I'll just pull you something, Amber. I actually did this yesterday at the end of my reading with someone. These are my deck that I created. And anyways, yeah. So it messed up my whole live yesterday. I made. It was the weirdest thing. I don't even know. So I don't know if I still don't know if he had a seizure or if it was just his back. It was the weirdest thing. He's 13, so he has issues with his back, but I didn't see it happen. I just saw him fall over. So I don't know, but the vet gave me meds, so I had to go into town at 10 o'clock at night and pick them up. She left them out for me. So you're welcome. I'm gonna make sure they're all the same way right now because I think I have some flipped. Oh, Ezekiel, the gatekeeper, is here and ready. He always shows up when it's time for lives or reading. Huh, baby, you opening the gate? There's a lot of energy here when we were doing it too. I would get the chills with the card pulls. It's kind of nuts. If I see any like pets on the other side, I'll tell you. Justice and Kai are being little stinks right now. Hey, what do you have? I better chill out. Okay. Anyways, they seemed really accurate on the TikTok yesterday. So, and I'll just need the name of your pet. You already said, what was that one? And I'll be getting the Rebel, my version of the Rebel deck, the Mayhem deck soon, and we'll come and try those out too. Which Ellie girl? Okay, let's see. Make sure. Can you guys stop? Wild and Crazy Brothers? I swear, it's like playtime for them too right now or something. Running up and down the hallway with the cat, like I can't even. And this is the back of them. Looks like I think they're beautiful myself. And I also created them like in memory of Ginger, and I thought, well, people can always just, if they wanted them, buy them and pull them from themselves every day for a message. But the way they're made, I mean, if I can get enough people to order, we could get them cheaper. But there's payments for all my decks and everything. But if I could get, I think it's 10, then I could do like a bulk order. We could do them cheaper. Oh, thank you, Christina. Do you want anything else? I have other decks here. If you want something else, I could do that. Just let me know. If you want I have the Rebel deck, not my version. The other version I have, some guidance ones. We can pull something else for you if you want. I have Loved Ones. I have a Mediumship deck. I have an Angels deck. A lot of different ones. So, let me know. And we could do some of that. I'm not an animal communicator. So, if people ask questions about their pets, sometimes I can tell you what's going on, but I don't communicate in the way that an animal communicator does. Always wanted to be. I was actually supposed to take classes on that, and I never did it. So, I can't tell you. So I don't know. Sometimes people have asked me questions, and I've been able to give them answers and stuff, and channel whatever they ask questions on. But as far as telling you what your pet's saying to you all the time or whatever, it's not like that. Like a regular animal communicator, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, as you guys know, Neptune broke his beak last year, and so every month I have to take him and get his beak done. So it's a drive to Tucson, and my mom just fixed it for me, and it's still acting up. So whatever they fixed didn't fix it, and I almost got stuck in the intersection. It happens when it's hot, if it's slowing down and I'm not going fast. If I'm on the freeway, I'm okay, but if I'm slowing down at a light, it gives out on me. So yeah, that's just age, I think, Christina. When they're that's pretty old for Yorkie, so they're always gonna slow down, at that age. But anyways, so the heat is what kind of messes it up, and I'm worried because I gotta go to Tucson, which is hot. But I gotta take him. He can't wait another week. So Yeah, they do this. I mean, I just lost my 19-year-old. That was the whole point of doing this deck. It's tough, but 15 years is pretty good for a Yorkie, especially if they're still, doing good and stuff. It's just an old age thing, I mean, I can tap in and see in just a minute after I do the cards for Ellie and see. Kai, your brother's laying down. Why don't you? Stinker. Hey, Candace. Yeah, I haven't been on here in a minute. I've been working on cases, man. I've been down rabbit holes into serial killers, and that's not paying the bills. I'm trying, though. It's like I figure all it out, and then it's like now I got to find the time to put it all together. Right? When I did Mora's video, which I've got to, I got more to add to that. It took me like 3 or 4 hours. Like, people don't understand how much it is to put things together. And I know people are still waiting on the Fort Worth trio, and I got a bunch of other videos I got to make, but it's been wild. You guys only knew the rabbit hole we've been down lately with the Mora case. It's nuts. I even contacted the FBI for saying that. Okay. Ellie Mae. Ellie Mae. Okay, so for Ellie Mae. I loved our routines. You thought it was just feeding time. To me, it was love on a schedule. You felt me brush past you. That moment you looked up, I was there. A pause step, a shiver, a shift in the room. You're not imagining it. And then just validate if these make sense. I saw your soul. More than anyone else, I knew who you really are. Or I know who you really are. I woke you up on purpose. That noise in the hall, that sudden alert, it was me. Sometimes I come when you're drifting between sleep and sky. My pain is gone. I am whole again. No more pain, no more struggle. I run, leap, and rest in peace. Light surrounds me now. I'm part of your soul's journey. We chose each other for a reason. Our bond is eternal. I had nicknames. You gave me silly names. I loved them. They meant I was yours. You gave me the best life. Don't ever doubt it. I felt joy, safety, and love in your care. My life with you was a gift, and I chose every day. I'm in the scent, the song, the shimmer. Spirit doesn't need form. I come as perfume you wore when we cuddled, chills. The song we always heard, the flicker in the light when you call my name. I still guard. You may not see me, but I still stand watch just like I used to. You whispered my name. I get chills every time I pull these cards. I don't know. Even after I was gone, your presence brought me peace. I send you messages. I visit through memories, feathers, butterflies, flickering light, songs, or the way the wind stirs at just the right time. I find little ways to reach you always. We lived many lives together. Different bodies, different stories, but I found you. I wait at the bridge for you. I'm not gone. I'm simply waiting in peace. Where time feels like a heartbeat, one day we'll walk together again. And this one I felt I needed to pull one more. Even if you knew when it was time. Even if it broke your heart, your soul recognized my moment and made the last act of love. And one more. Oh. I'm part of your intuition now. You'll never lose me. I'm braided into your knowing, that nudge you get, the gut feeling, the sudden certainty. It's me, still guiding you. Don't try to drink my coffee, Starlight. Come on. Yeah, that's what I want to do too. I'm actually I'm surprised I didn't get the paw print card, but I actually have Ginger's, and it was interesting because I was like, man, I don't have a paw print to get tatted one day. And I just had the one that they make, that you can put up. And then the next thing you know, that day or the next day, I got one in the mail from my vet. She had done it for me and I didn't know, and she sent it in a card. It was pretty cool. So yeah, I cried. I can't even talk about my dog. I start crying. All right. Let's see. Where did she go? Christina, did you have a did you want to ask a certain question, or did you want me to pull a different card or something like that? Yeah, Amber, that's why I wanted to keep pulling that. Because actually it's just saying that you made the last act of love. So I had a feeling that the next two cards were going to be important. So yeah, I understand. I had to do the same thing. It's not easy. Okay. You want me to pull a card from a different deck for you? I hide it from my dogs so they don't get it. Yeah, it is. It's tough. It's a tough decision. Okay. Thank you, Christina, for your support. I appreciate it. I've been stressing out about it all morning. Now you guys are making me cry over Ginger. I was emotional last night too. It's one of those things, when you have them a long time like that, their presence is, I don't know, it's just weird. You know what I mean? It's weird that they're here one minute and not here anymore. And my dog was as old as my kid, so I had him that long. It's kind of an adjustment. Somebody sent me some and thank you. I don't know if you're in here or if you'll see this, but because it didn't have a name, some mushroom coffee. So that's what I'm drinking this morning. It's actually really good. It tastes just like like coffee, not mushroom. Oh, I'm sorry, Candace. It's tough. Yep. But I've noticed that these cards, even though we get emotional, that they help. You know what I mean? And that's why I created them. I created them in her memory. And when I did readings with them yesterday, before all that crazy stuff happened, they were really validating. I mean, I pulled cards about people, like things that they were actually doing and had done. So I think they're really cool. I think they give really messages. And I think they turned out really beautiful, honestly. Yeah, it's always hard to make that decision. I fought that decision multiple times, but she was just getting worse, not getting any better. What happened? That was weird. I don't think there was anybody there to knock that over. Something just fell randomly and no one was like there. Yeah, I mean, I had a different con rise that I was getting. I don't even know what I did with it. Somebody sent me this one off of Amazon that I had on my wish list. I know, guys, that was weird. Everybody's looking at me like, what the heck? Oh, it was dog toys. Yeah, I need it for like the focus and the energy. It is, and I just got it the other day, so I was like, this would be really cool to do lives with, and like I created it for if people even wanted to just pull for themselves, but I don't know, it turned out really beautiful. It was just an idea I had one day, and then I made the Mayhem deck, which is like it's like a in your face advice that we're gonna be doing that too. I think that'll be fun once I get those. But yeah, no, these ones just turned out really beautiful. I made them color coded, and even though I just put them together, I think the different colors are nice, and they each have different, like some of them have a paw, some of them have a dove, and just for different aspects of the reading. Like if people want to, I noticed in this one, like pulling them all together works better, but like for this deck, I break them up into area and what happened. And actually this deck is so accurate because I actually have been in touch with Fred after the reading that I did for Maura again, and I had been in touch with him on and off for years. And I don't know if he actually watched the video or if I told him, but there's something that came in the cards like in a row that actually validates what they know. Not to mention where she's at, like it aligns perfectly for what I pulled for the cards. And let me tell you, when I've used these cards, like, I don't know, they've been like a psychic map for me. I don't know if it's because I made them and I connect with them, or it's the intention I put in them. I'm not sure, but they're accurate as hell. I don't even use my other cards anymore, but I'm wanting to do an archetype one, which is because that's kind of what I do. Like I track energetically like the archetypes. That's why I always say this killer remind you of this killer. So that's the next one I got to work on, because if no one else uses it, I want to use it just for validation purposes. But in those in the card reading, I got the information. Like it's almost like I had to wait to make those cards to tap back into Maura, because there's so much clouds around it and so much Neptunian stuff that I had a hard time figuring out. How do you get one? What? So, anyways, I just noticed they're like hella accurate. These are too. So, I don't know. Oh, right here, it's $10. No, you're fine. Just the QR code or the Linktree, and then just tell me the Linktree's in the description box, or you can use the QR code. It's $10. I'll just do card pulls off of this for a pet on the other side. Just send me the pet's name. And then I went back into an old auto write for Mora, and it led me down, I don't know, just factual stuff we just found out that I wouldn't have known back then. It's wild, man. I don't know. Me and Tracy are like over here like, what is going on right now? Sorry, my ADHD went off. Yeah, you can do Venmo. I prefer Venmo or PayPal because my Cash App I owe, so I'll be negative. That's okay. So can you do like a QR code thing? That's why I put the QR code up there so it's easy to get to. I have to find out because I don't know what my Venmo is because it's usually just in the Linktree. So if you go to the Linktree, it has all my links, and then you just click Venmo. Or you can go in the description box and you should be able to get to the link that way. And then just click the link and then just go to Venmo. It's okay. It's okay. So do you know how to do QR codes? Like, with your phone? Sometimes they have a drop down or whatever, and then they you can like show it and it'll take you to like a link. That's what this QR code is up here. Or if you go to the description box, so you see the description box of this video, the see more section, and you drop it down, there's a link down there that says Linktree on it. Candace is dropping the Linktree, but I don't know if you can click on it in the chat. You might be able to. It doesn't show it on this side that you can, but I think on live you can. If you still have a hard time, I'll just tell you what the Venmo is. I have to go find it though, because I don't know what it is. Usually that's why I just make it easy so there's one link for everything. How did it go? So my Venmo is just Psychic Sleuth, I guess. So it's venmo.com Psychic Sleuth. It's okay. Okay. Yeah, so just click the Linktree right there. Thank you guys. I wasn't sure. Ezekiel, you're being the gatekeeper? He did this yesterday too. He was right here whenever we opened and he kind of stayed around. If you guys ever notice, like a lot of the lives I do or the cases I do, he's always here. And me and Tracy were joking about him being the gatekeeper because cats work on the astral plane, right? So that's why, like, when you see my cats around me, they're working. They're not just here. They're clearing out energy, making sure that everything's copacetic. Specifically in Idaho 4. No, don't apologize. Seriously, you're completely fine. Don't even worry about it. I'm not like... It happens. We're human. Don't even worry. I'm not even stressed. Don't even stress. I'll just make sure that it's there. We're all chill here. We're all chill here. Can't even talk. Yep, you're there. I got you. Don't even stress it. Okay. And the name was Bailey? Okay. You want me to move this, buddy? No? Okay, are you working? Now you're working over there? Okay. Anoint the head. Okay, Bailey. Don't get stressed. Like, we're just chill here. We're just chill. There's no reason to get stressed. We're a kickback kind of place, Although some people say I'm a bitch, I'm not. I'm just stern in the way that I feel like spirits should be respected. That's all. Yeah, and I appreciate it sincerely. This helps me a lot today. So I had a crazy day yesterday. I don't know. It was just weird. Bailey. Exactly. Like, if people don't bring it out in me, but the thing is you want to, people get mad, but I mean, I wasn't. I was just stern in the way I was explaining things. And I had these 3 people well, saying that I was being mean or a bitch or something, and I'm just like, "No, I'm just being strict with and protective of my work and protective of spirit, and I am just explaining to you guys in the best way that I can, since just normally explaining it doesn't seem to get it across. Just if I trigger you, that's your problem, not mine." Hey, don't worry. Seriously, we're not annoyed. It's all good. I just appreciate the support, sincerely. You're all good. Thank you for working, gatekeeper. No, it irritates me too, Candace. Jesus. And I'm not ever mean. I can be stern and upfront and straight up. That's the Aquarius in me. But that's it. It's boundaries. People take boundaries as rude. And I'm just like, no, it's boundaries. Learn the difference. Oh, thank you, Courtney. Yeah, this is just a chill one. Let's see. Bailey, where are you going, baby? I don't know where Starland went. Excuse me. Yes. The $10 for the Fur Baby card pool. Correct. You just go to the Linktree or the QR code. And it's their mediumship. Their mediumship deck. This is my mediumship deck. I figured there was one for people, but not for pets. So I created it. Bailey. I don't know if this is yours, Courtney, or somebody else in the chat because we're on live. But does anybody have a dog that's I don't know what kind of dog this is, but they have the kind of, I always like to call them tiger stripes. Tiger stripes. I'm not sure if that's what they're called, but I keep seeing that specifically on the fur. I think they have a name for it, but I can Brindle. Is it Brindle or is it? No, they always remind me of tiger stripes. I don't know. Thank you, LB. That's our gatekeeper. Like I say, when you guys see the cats, they're working. Okay. I thought so, because I heard Brindle, but I didn't know if that was the same thing. Does that click for anybody? No? And one more. Okay. You made a space for me. A shelf, a frame, a candle. I see it, I feel it, I thank you. I still watch over the pack. Even from the other side, I guard those I love, furred, feathered, or human. You knew when it was time. Even if it broke your heart, your soul recognized my moment and made a last act of love. Yeah, it's at a weird time for me too. I'm in the scent, the song, the shimmer. Spirit doesn't need form. I come as perfume you wore when we cuddled, the song we always heard, or the flicker in the light when you call my name. I have to say it or it will drive me crazy. So, it could be for Amy. And that's how I relate to it. The house still feels like mine. My scent lingers in the corners. My energy still dances in the sunbeams. I'm still here, just in a gentler way. Okay, Albie. Crap. My card. Okay. I taught you unconditional love. Thank you, Holly. That was the whole point of I taught you unconditional love. That was the whole point of my life with you. I loved you exactly as you were, and you loved me right back. That's good, Courtney. Thank you. You felt me brush past you. The moment you looked up, I was there. A pause, step, a shiver, a shift in the room. You're not imagining it. Chills. You knew it was me. The moment you suddenly remembered me, the wave of emotion out of nowhere, that was me, brushing up against your heart. You're more connected than you realize. I got really bad chills with that one. Okay. I get chills when I pull these. I don't know. You knew before I did. You felt the shift before I showed the signs. You've always been connected. You helped me cross. Your voice, your tears, they lit the path. Hey, Neo. Dude. I waited for you. I held on as long as I could. I waited until I felt your presence, your voice, your love. Then I knew it was safe to go. You helped me cross in peace. Yeah, no, they tend to resonate for a lot of people. And that's what we had last night on TikTok. Everyone was crying. My pain is gone. I'm whole again. No more pain, no more struggle. I run, I leap, and rest in peace. Light surrounds me now. I followed you everywhere. You were my favorite scent. I followed it with my whole heart. I was your first, your forever. You never forget your first soul pet, or the one who stayed the longest. I still guard. Chills. You may not see me, but I still stand watch, just like I used to. I curl up beside you when you sleep. Even now, I find you in the quiet moments. I lay near, just like I used to, keeping watch and bringing peace. I send you signs. I visit through memories, feathers, butterflies, flicker and light, songs or the way the wind stirs at just the time. I find little ways to reach you always. We chose each other. We chose each other again. Before we were born, we made this contract. I heard your last words. Even if I was already fading, your voice reached me. I knew I was loved. Hey, Miss Gloria. I was your shadow. I didn't just follow your steps. I watched your back. Even in silence, I was your shield. I saw your soul. More than anyone else, I knew who you really are. I'm a part of your intuition now. You'll never lose me. I'm braided into your knowing. The nudge you get, the gut feeling, the sudden certainty, it's me, still guiding you. And we'll put one more for the heck of it. Hey, Neo. My toy is still here, or still there. I left it behind, but I still see it. You don't have to move it yet. And one more. I know you still talk to me. Every time you whisper my name, I feel it and I listen. So I hope that was helpful, Courtney. Who was the other one that Courtney? We already did. Oh, your dog was Brendel. Okay. Yep, I was definitely seeing the fur color. I hope that helped. Let's see. So we had Courtney, and then who we had LB, but there was. Did Holly? Did you send? Yeah, if you guys do Venmo or PayPal whenever you do it, that would be helpful. Otherwise, Cash App will take it from me. Let me give LB. You're welcome. Oh, okay. Just want to make sure, so I'll do LB next. My wife underwent a procedure under anesthesia in recovery room, and waking up, she said Fluff was there with her. She doesn't remember saying that. Our cat Fluff. Yep, they do. When you're on the other side or you're between here and there, they will come and give you that. They'll come and give you that, just like people. Sometimes it's pets, sometimes it's people, sometimes it's both. Yeah, I was seeing the Brendel color, so definitely. I mean, you guys can both take it. I mean, I saw it the way I relate to it, like regular Brendel, not black Brendel, regular, but it could be both for both of you. But yep, Richard, that's a thing. So believe her on that. Okay, LB, do you have a pet's name, LB? I do pet mediumships too, like without the cards, just in case anybody doesn't know that. All right, Walter. Neo, did you come to take over? All right. Seriously, hold on. My Ezekiel turned on my other air conditioner. Have it here for the backpack. Oh, it's all good, Holly. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't skipping over you. Oh, crap. Michelle, you're very clumsy. Okay. All right, Walter. Oh, come on. Now, you guys have to let me know what you think of the cards. I think they turned out cool. Yeah, we had everybody crying yesterday. Yesterday at TikTok too, till my dog decided to fall over. Hey, Tina. message from Walter, please, for Mom. Thank you, Holly. I know I'm very proud of all my creations lately. And if you guys haven't checked out the store, please do so. I'll talk about that when I'm done with this because there's a couple offers on there that are pretty cool. The link to what? The store? Always through the Linktree. That's Neptune right there. So the QR code or the link in the description box is my Linktree. You can also always find it on YouTube. You know, when you go to check out people's channel, it's up there at the top. But all my links are in the Linktree. Walter. Walter, 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 Walter. And 9. Anybody have a black lab or lab looking dog? Okay. 1, 2. Okay, for Walter. I was your first, you're forever. You never forget your first. Soul pet, or the one who stayed the longest. I'm coughing unless there was something with the lungs or something. Somewhere. I woke you up on purpose. That noise in the hall, that sudden alert, it was me. Sometimes I come when you're drifting between sleep and sky. It's either heart or lungs, I should say. Wow. You felt me brush past you. That moment you looked up, I was there. A paw step, a shiver, a shift in the room. You're not imagining it. I'll be back. Our bond isn't done. I'll find you again. Okay, that makes sense because you guys know whenever I cough, it's usually like heart or lungs, and yeah, it's making me cough over here. We chose each other again. Before you were born, we made this contract. You are my soul person. Of all the lifetimes, this one with you was the sweetest. And you were my person. From the first look to the last breath, I chose you and I still do. I send you signs. I visit through memories, feathers, butterflies, flickering lights, songs, and the way the wind stirs. And just at the right time, I find little ways to reach you always. I saw your soul. More than anyone else, I knew who you really are. Or I know who you really are. knew who you really are. I got excited over the little things. A walk, a treat. You, that was everything. I whispered it in your ear. That thought you heard, it was me. When you doubt yourself, don't. I know how to get through. Thank you, Holly. That means so much. I put a lot into them. That's how. I knew when you were sad. I always felt it and I tried to help, even with just a look or a paw. I was the boss. Even if it was small, I ran that house and you knew it. 5545, Tina. 5545. Still with you. Hey, Lauren. I never really left. You feel me in the quiet moments, the soft breeze, the sudden memory, the warmth that washes over you out of nowhere. That's me. I'm closer than you think. I curl up beside you when you sleep. Even now, I find you in the quiet moments. I lay near, just like I used to, keeping watch, bringing peace. The last goodbye. You were there for me at the end. I felt your love surround me, and that's all I needed. Thank you for holding space for my transition. Chills. The house still feels like mine. My scent lingers in the corners. My energy still dances in the sunbeams. I'm still here, just in a gentler way. I'm part of your intuition now. That's coming a lot today. You'll never lose me. I'm braided into your knowing. The nudge you get, the gut feeling, the sudden certainty, it's me, still guiding you. I know you still talk to me. Every time you whisper my name, I feel it and I listen. I slept by your feet. I was your quiet protection. I still guard. You may not see me, but I still stand watch just like I used to. And you gave me the best life. Chills. Don't ever doubt it. I felt joy, safety, and love in your care. My life with you was a gift I chose every day. Hope those resonated, LB, including the I was the boss. I'm back from all. That's a real pain in the ass. Yeah, there was someone that paid, like, they were in Canada and they paid through PayPal, and I never got it. It still says I have $19, but it won't give it to me. It's the weirdest thing. And then when you go to send it, it'll say 0. Yeah, Tina, I'm pulling the cards today, but I do mediumship for just trying to do something not so draining today. A little. Let's see. Who do we have next? Did you get in line, Holly? Yes, you did. That's right. I put you down. And did who else? Chi, you paid, okay. He was the boss, okay. That makes sense. Chi. Did you send PayPal, Chi? Or did you send through Venmo? Venmo or PayPal is perfect. Cash App will just take it from me right now. So I'm still working to pay that off. Okay. Tina, did you get on the list? Did you send Venmo or something? Yeah, when I get to you, I'll ask you your guys' pet's name. I want to see. So for PayPal, I have Holly and Christina. That's all I have for PayPal, unless you sent. Oh, you sent it through Venmo. Okay. So Okay. All right, Tina. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. I got you guys. All right, so we're going to do Holly next. Holly, what is your pet's name? And I have to get off here I have to leave at 2:30. So, I think he has to be there at 4. It's an hour and a half. So I have to leave like 2 o'clock. So I'm going to have to get off here soon. So let's get these done. All right, Holly, Leo. Okay, Leo. All right. Okay, I love you, buddy, and I know you're doing your work, but when you start rubbing on the microphone, that's so annoying. Does it have things that need to be cleaned on it? I'm pushing my mic away. I still got that heart thing going on. Neo. Right? Let me turn these on. I did. Can't really see him though during the day, I've noticed. I know. That's Neo. What I'm doing with my dog. What do you mean, Tina? You mean making these in memory of Ginger? Is that what you mean? What? Yeah. I think so. I think that's what she means. Thank you. Yeah, it was just an idea I had, and I know how much a lot of us care about our fur kids, so I think it's important that we have ways to connect to them. Salem, why are you walking like you're a panther or something? Oh, you're talking about Justice? Not search and rescue. I'm trying to train him to do cadaver work, but honestly, I'm having a hard time getting support for it. I need to make a video or something because first he needs a little bit of obedience, and then I was going to take him to there's a scent work and searching for missing people. Yeah, I had him started in Cheyenne, no. I had him started in like scent work with this lady, but Cheyenne. Hey. Hold on. Stop. You're barking at nothing. Okay, stop. She's my spirit sensing dog, so I don't know. But so I had him going in the scent work with this lady, and she quit on us. So I found another place in Tucson for just like beginners, but he needs a little bit of obedience training first if I'm going to be having him in public. So I was looking, and there is a 6-week course at PetSmart for like $149 I was going to try to get him into. And then after that, we were going to do the Tucson thing, and then I was going to see where I needed to go next because I want to get him certified cadaver training or certified cadaver dog. And I guess it would be like searching, period. But I don't want to work with a team. I just want him to be like work with me. Like, so if I could go to areas, I could take him. That was the whole point. It's all in his astrology to be able to do this. And the way that I ended up with him, he really does need a job. He's going to drive me crazy. So yeah, I hope he's not getting too old because I wanted to do it when he was a puppy, but it's like $7 to $10 grand. So, I'm looking for grants and stuff, but I haven't had any luck. So that's why. But thank you. Yeah, it's been a dream for 13 years. I've wanted to do it since the beginning, but I feel like he came to me He has the astrology to do it. Now I just have to get it, get it going. So I had a lot of people using it against me when I first started doing it. Yeah, it's expensive. That's what I'm saying. Like, I have to have support with it. Otherwise, it's not going to get done. And it's not. I had people using it against me saying that, like, a lot of lies about it. Okay. So it's not about me and it's not about him. It's about the mission. It's about finding missing people. That's what it's about. Like, they make it seem like it's about us or it's for us. It's not. I look for missing people anyways. It's a more physical way to do it, because I can put us in the area, but he could take me to it. So I always say if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. So I guess time will tell, huh? So any support towards that is helpful. I appreciate it. All right. Sorry about the interruption there. I wanted to talk about that while I had it in my mind. So Leo, what message you got for your mom today? Okay, Leo says 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's okay, baby. 5. He is a blue retriever, so he's a healer retriever mix. I put his astrology on I'm gonna make a video about his astrology too, but I put it up on the community page. Okay. All right. For Leo, I waited for you. I held on as long as I could. I waited until I felt your presence, your voice, your love. Then I knew it was safe to go. You helped me cross in peace. You kept my collar. You didn't just honor it. You honored what we were, and I never left your side. The goodbye was sacred. That final look, that touch, it was a ritual of love. I visit you when you need comfort. You don't always notice me, but when your chest aches or the silence gets too heavy, the warmth you feel, that peace that shows up out of nowhere, that's me wrapping around your heart. You had my paw print done. That mark holds more than memory. It holds my soul. Let me know if this makes sense, Holly. Yeah, it's in my hip. It's in I have did I put in the cartel? It's in the hip pay. The pay hip pay hip pay hip store in the Linktree. Did you keep his paw print, or did you have his paw print done by chance? I curl it beside you when you sleep. Even now, I find you in the quiet moments. I lay near, just like I used to, keeping watch and bringing peace. No, you're okay. You're okay. Yeah, there's payment options too because they're done individually overseas, so they're a little expensive. But like I said, if I could get 10 people that do each of the decks, we could get them cheaper. But yeah, they're in the pay hip. I was your first, you're forever. You never forget your first soul pet or the one who stayed the longest. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would do that. I knew when you were sad. I always felt it and I tried to help, even with just a look or a paw. You whispered my name. Even after I was gone, your voice brought me peace. I was the boss. Even if I was small, I ran the house and you knew it. Cheyenne, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. She's my spirit filling dog. She always lets me know randomly. She barks at nothing. Right? I'm in the scent, the song, and the shimmer. Spirit doesn't need form. I come as perfume you wore when we cuddle, the song we always heard, or the flicker of the light when you call my name. You made a space for me. A shelf, a frame, a candle. I see it. I feel it. I thank you. Visitations and dreams. When you see me in your dreams, it's not imagination, it's a visit. I come to remind you that love never ends. Pay attention when you wake. I'll be back. The ball went off? I don't know if that was from her bark, though. They're hard to see during the day. I don't know. Anyways, I'll be back. Apparently, he's coming back. Our bond isn't done. I'll find you again. I'm part of your soul's journey. I don't know. It could be sometimes the bark sets it off. Did it go off when she barked? It could be that, or it could be spirit. I always try to debunk it to make sure, but she does bark. She is my spirit dog. She's the only one that will tell me. She'll bark at nothing, like randomly start growling and barking like that, and she'll look like either down the hallway or over here. So she does. Anyways, I'm part of your soul's journey. We chose each other for a reason. Our bond is eternal. Still with you. I never really left. You fill me in the quiet moments, soft breeze, sudden memory, the warmth that washes over you out of nowhere. That's me. I'm closer than you think. Oh, come on, Neo. You're messing up my cards here, man. I had nicknames. You gave me silly names. I love them. That they meant I was yours. I send you signs. I visit through memories, feathers, butterflies, flickering lights, songs, or the way the wind stirs at just the right time. I find little ways to reach you always. So many nicknames. Okay, I'm glad that's on point. I saw your soul. More than anyone else, I knew who you really were, or you really are. You knew it was me. That moment that you suddenly remembered me, the wave of emotion out of nowhere, that was me brushing up against your heart. You're more connected than you realize. We chose each other again. Before we were born, we made this contract. I'm your familiar. I wasn't just a pet. I was protection, intuition, and loyalty wrapped in fur. So I hope that resonated for you. Okay. So real quick, so I don't interrupt the reading, I wanted to mention a couple of the things that I have. So I do have your pet's astrology. It's like $11. That you can do. It kind of gives like the purpose, and they're kind of like if you go to the community page, it's similar to that. I do have soul echoes for children. So that's something new that I'm doing. You can add a picture or not to it, but it's something that's a new gift that I've tapped into, kind of Lyran Claire seeing. So I'm able to tap. Now they're all different. I can never promise what I'm going to get, but I've tapped into like some pretty crazy like lineages, star seeds, and they have a totem and all of this. So that's in my pay up store. I also have an offering of your own spirit guides, totems, animals that you can also get. So I would do a picture with what I see with a channeling, or you can do one or the other. You can just do it. You don't have to even do the channeling. You can just do the picture. So those are things I'm offering. Those are all new. I've never offered them before. And I thought they were really like a cool thing to add, because I did it in a reading and I was like, whoa, I could do this. And then I tried it with my son and I was like, whoa. So I actually have somebody that ordered one. So we'll see how that goes. But let's see I have classes coming up, actually the 16th. So next Saturday they're going to start. If anybody's interested in the beginning class, I have spots available. There are payments options for that. If anybody wants to tap into their intuition, learn how to channel, any of that stuff, there's classes for that that's going to be starting soon. And you can do the combo, go into true crime or not. So that's also in the pay hip. All of my cards are in pay hip. I do have things where you can get, I do have memorial things that you can buy that I can make specifically for your pets. And you just tell me, your pet's name, and I can do, and like, I'll check it with you first before I make it. You can do like a little ornament, or you can do a little, like any memorial projects. It's all in my pay hip. Those are the things that I'm offering. I can make them specific for you guys. And I think that's basically it. I have like the familiar thing. So I have pet beds and all that stuff in my store. A lot of cool things that I've been working on just to help fund the work that I do. So if anybody wants to support that, that's all there. Yeah, if you go to my pay hip, it's all explained there in the pay hip store. So a link is in the Linktree. All right, Chi. What was your dog's name or your pet's name? Chi. Yeah, Holly. The soul echoes for the kids. It goes from 0 to 18. So, and then like I said, do people's animal totems or guides, with just whatever steps forward, and what you would learn from them. So, oh, that's your pet's name. Okay, Cedar. Cedar message from Mama. And I think I'm gonna make some more astrology stuff, because I had them on the shirts and stuff, but I think I'm gonna make them on cups and whatnot, and like redo them and make them better. So that's something that I want to work on too. But I'm making all this stuff and spending time on it, and then I don't know, I guess people don't know about it or whatever, but just trying to fund my work in different ways, so I'm not kind of like killing myself and getting burnt out, because the crime stuff is tough and it takes a lot of time. Like I said, sometimes videos take 4 hours. So I figured that's why I was like, oh, Cedar, guessing a Chihuahua. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's always on the description box of the videos too. So any videos you watch, if you go to the See More section and drop it down, or you can go to my YouTube. It's at the, like, if you go look at the YouTube at the very top, it's on there as a link. So you can always find it. And I appreciate you supporting my work, because like I said, I was trying to find other ways to support so I could do more cases. The more support I get in different ways, the more cases I can do, because when I come on here and I have to do like mediumship lives or whatever, it kind of takes away from missing people, because not that I don't love it, but it's I only got so much energy to give, you know what I mean? So the missing people work, it takes a lot more than people realize. So I try to get, because I have people always asking me, do this case, do that case. I always go where I'm led, and I try to follow in that way. I'm not meant to work every case. And also, like I said, it takes a lot. It's more than just like, okay, I take 10 minutes and I channel and then I just put a video up. Like, we're talking like all day. So, oh, okay. Yeah, it's just $10 for Pet Mediumship card pool in the Linktree. Linktree's in the description box or up there at the QR code. You'll see I'm just about to pull cards for a cedar right now for... I'm not saying to mom, cedar. 7 more. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're welcome. Okay. Ooh. Drop it on my shoes. All right. So I still watch over the pack. Even from the other side, I guard those I love, furred, feathered, or human. You felt me brush past you? Yeah, you can do PayPal, Kay. So just go to the PayPal one, I think, if you're in the UK. That moment you looked up, I was there. A paw step, a shiver, a shift in the room. You're not imagining it. Just make sure you do US. You are my person. From the first look to the last breath, I chose you, and I still do. I heard your last words. Even if I was already fading, your voice reached me. I knew I was loved. You had my paw print done. And then just come back here and let me know. That mark holds more than a memory. It holds my soul. My pain is gone. I'm whole again. No more pain, no more struggle. I run, I leap, and rest in peace. Light surrounds me now. I waited for you. I held on as long as I could. I waited until I felt your presence, your voice, your love. Then I knew it was safe to go. You helped me cross in peace. I know you still talk to me. Every time you whisper my name, I feel it and I listen. I send you signs. I visit through memories, feathers, butterflies, flickering lights, songs, or the way the wind stirs. At just the right time, I find the little ways to reach you always. I heard your thoughts. You didn't have to speak aloud. I felt what you meant. I was your shadow. I didn't just follow your steps. I watched your back. Even in silence, I was your shield. You gave me the best life. Don't ever doubt it. I felt joy, safety, and love in your care. My life with you was a gift, and I chose every day. You helped me cross. Your voice, your tears, they lit the path. I'm part of your intuition now. You'll never lose me. I'm braided into your knowing. The nudge you get, the gut feeling, the sudden certainty, it's me still guiding you. The goodbye was sacred. That final look, that touch, it was a ritual of love. You kept my collar. You didn't just honor it. You honored what we were, and I never left your side. I curl up beside you when you sleep. Even now, I find you in the quiet moments. I lay near, just like I used to, keeping watch, bringing peace. I followed you everywhere. You were my favorite scent. I followed it with my whole heart. You made a space for me. A shelf, a frame, a candle. I see it. I feel it. I thank you. I wasn't alone. Someone came to guide me and I was held. Spirit doesn't need form. A chemist's perfume you wore when we cuddled, the song we always heard in the flicker of light when you called my name. And I was the boss. Even if I was small, I ran the house and you knew it. Still with you. I never really left. You feel me in the quiet moments, the soft breeze, the sudden memory, the warmth that washes over you out of nowhere. That's me. I'm closer than you think. So I hope that was helpful. Yeah. Some of the memorial stuff are candles too. Have some pretty cool scents. I was just thinking about that when I pulled the candle card. Okay. All right, Tina, you ready? Did you say your name? The main name was Baby? I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to get off here at, I think, 1:30. Cheyenne, it's okay. Okay. Cheyenne, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Little spirit dog. It's fine. Why are you staring at me? It's fine. Not with this one, no. My head's hurting a little bit, but no. Not with this one. I don't always feel. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just depends. Or I can't breathe. Yeah, it might be part of why I was coughing earlier. Because I was coughing quite a lot. So, I mean, the other one also had heart issues, but if they're both coming in together, I mean, it's more like I'm having a hard time breathing a little bit, which would coincide with that. Yeah. And kind of like, I don't know, the back of my head's hurting, but it's like almost like up the carotid. It's kind of weird whenever I feel that, but so all right, I hope that was helpful. Okay, baby Junior. Okay. Yeah, because I still feel like the need to, so I think it was kind of for both of you guys. My dog that we gave medicine to, he's out. Yeah, he's acting fine now. I'm like, why did you scare the crap out of me yesterday? Baby Junior. Yeah, they usually do. Aw, you're welcome. I hope that helped. By the way, this shirt I created. So I have the other one too, the rainbow one, but what do you guys think? I get so many compliments on this when I wear it out about karma. It's funny. Right? It's in my merch store. Okay. Ready, Tina? Here's your baby. You are my soul person. So of all the lifetimes, this one with you was the sweetest. The last goodbye. You were there for me at the end. I felt your love surround me, and that's all I needed. Thank you for holding space for my transition. I curl up beside you when you sleep. Even now, I find you in the quiet moments. I lay near, just like I used to, keeping watch and bringing peace. Cheyenne, stop. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. See, she's barking at nothing. She always does this. She's looking. It's okay. Little spirit dog, you. Still with you. I never really left. You feel me in the quiet moments, the soft breeze, the sudden memory, the warmth that washes over you out of nowhere. That's me. I'm closer than you think. You whispered my name. Even after I was gone, your voice brought me peace. Let me know if these resonate. I slept by your feet. I was your quiet protector. My pain is gone. I'm whole again. No more pain, no more struggle. I run, leap, and rest in peace. Light surrounds me now. I was your shadow. I didn't just follow your steps. I watched your back. Even in silence, I was your shield. I taught you unconditional love. That was the whole point of my life with you. I loved you exactly as you were, and you loved me right back. We've lived many lifetimes together. Different bodies, different stories, but always I found you. I had nicknames. You gave me silly names. I loved them. They meant I was yours. I wasn't alone. Someone came to guide me. I was held. You don't have like a mother figure on the other side, like grandma, mom. Do you? That's what I saw with that card. I got excited over the little things. So a walk, a treat, you, that was everything. You carry a piece of me. In your heart, my spirit lives on. We were never truly apart. And I can always say that kind of goes sometimes for the like necklaces and stuff that people do. I was the boss. Even if I was small, I ran the house, and you knew it. I whispered in your ear. That thought you heard, it was me. When you doubt yourself, don't. I know how to get through. Okay. I was your first, your forever. You never forget your first soul pet, or the one who stayed the longest. Or I had a big personality. You called me a handful, but I made life interesting, didn't I? You knew it was me. That moment you suddenly remembered me, that wave of emotion out of nowhere, that was me brushing up against your heart. You're more connected than you realize. I know you did your best. You carry guilt, but I only carry love. I waited at the door. Every time you left, I believed you'd return, and you did every time. I'm in the scent, the song, the shimmer. Spirit doesn't need form. I come as perfume you wore when we cuddled, the song we always heard in the flicker of the light when you call my name. You made space for me. A shelf, a frame, a candle. I see it, I feel it, I thank you. And your last one. We chose each other for a reason. Our bond is eternal. What, Kay? I hope that resonated, Tina. Aw, that's beautiful. That's what he's talking about then. This little spot. Thank you. Funny, Holly. It's just the psychicsleuth@gmail.com if you're having issues from the Linktree. And then just make sure it's US dollars or whatever. But yeah, no problem. I'm probably only going to be on here till 1:30 because, like I said, I don't want to be late. I might end up taking him to my own vet for his nails. They're so expensive at this other vet for it. The only reason I don't take him to my regular vet for it is because she's like nervous because he broke it, you know? So she thinks she could, but she's never dealt with the broken one before. Oh, man, someone sent through Cash App. So it went to my loan. If it lets me do anything. You're welcome, Tina. Are you sure, Heidi? And you got to tell me so I can put you on here. If you can do it in PayPal, that would be great. I mean, I do have to pay that off, but not today. I can decline it and you can send it there if you want to. Here. Okay. I'm going to decline it if you can send it through PayPal. Can you send it through PayPal? Oh, it's okay. Okay, no problem. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Heidi, for doing that. And then I didn't have you on the list, so we have Colton. Cash App's probably mad that I just declined it. Where's my money? Okay. All right, so Colton. Yeah, if you guys send a payment, let me know so I can put you on the list. And then yeah, just let me know when you send that. No, okay, it's okay. Yeah, so I take that card like you carry me with you. It can be in your heart, but also like sometimes people have necklaces made and stuff. I always think of it like that too. So it's a new energy thing. Oh, thank you, Miss Gloria. That's sweet. I have to do things for members. I feel like I don't have enough time to keep up with everything. I'm still trying to get my cat room done. In my personal life. So I'm always working all the time, and then like everything else in my house like like gets backed up, and then yeah, I just don't have time. Time for everything. It's nuts. There's not enough time in the day. Everything I need to do. Yeah. Okay, Heidi, thank you. Thank you for doing that. I know it's probably a pain. I apologize. It helps me out today though. So, all right, Colton. No, don't apologize. That was me. Like I didn't say like I did specify earlier, but I don't think you were here. So don't worry about it. I'm not even worried. I just appreciate you taking the time to resend it. It's fine. You didn't do nothing wrong. It just helps me out today instead of, yeah, either that or Venmo. I mean, one day I'll have my Cash App straightened out when things start going a little bit better for me. I know. Like I've been trying to do my flooring in my house for like since January. I got the kitchen done. I got the kitchen, the living room, my room done, and then I did the cat room, but I haven't finished it cuz like I wanted to paint. I have some glitter I was going to paint the walls and like put up a couple things for them, and I still haven't got to it. And they got a wheel. I got them a wheel because I found a really cheap one, and I thought that Starlight could use it because she's always running zoomies. So I gotta I want to get the room done, and I gotta fix their cat trees and stuff. So I'm trying to refurbish them because they just wreck them so fast. But yeah. I have dishes I need to do. And the whole time I'm like tracking serial killers and not getting anything done. You guys only knew, man. Okay. Colton. Like, I've been trying to get to my dishes for like ever. I'm like, my kitchen's a wreck. I need to finish with the backsplash I was doing in there. I got to do the dog room, the hallway. I still have the spiritual room I got to do. Like, I just don't have the time because I'm always having to work. And I still am not, like, it's still not going great. So, I don't know. There's a lot that goes into this work. And I keep saying one day I'll get it done, I hope. So, hopefully. I have to finish the baseboards in there too because I was using that saw that you use for baseboards and it got so dull and I was sitting there for like an hour. It's like, screw this, man. And I got an electric one and I haven't done it yet. So I have to cut some baseboards for the cat room. But I'll show you guys when it's all done. It's gonna look badass when I'm done with it. But the dog room's gonna be hard because I'll have to do it sometime when the dogs aren't in there. So, and that one's gonna be painted. I did the cat room because it's basically painted. It just needs glitter walls. Thank you, Kay. Yeah, no, I am. I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes that no one knows. Like, editing takes a lot. Channeling takes a lot. A bunch of backed up things I just need to make into videos. But I have ADHD, so it's like I'll work on one case and I'll be done with it. I'll have all the information. Instead of posting it, I'm like down another rabbit hole. Maura took me on a whole nother direction. I mean, I have Crystal's like location that the cards mapped out and that I got to put out too. So I just have a lot. Colton. So you guys don't see me that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. It depends, because especially me, because I'm walking, like I'm a shadow walker. Like I walk in really heavy energy. So sometimes I do, like especially with Travis Decker, like I had a headache for like a week, and I had to have a healer help me with that. So there's sometimes I just crash out and I get extremely exhausted. I have been doing pretty good because I've tried not to overdo it, because the problem is when I overdo it, you know, I crash out and I can't afford to crash out. So, I can't, it's heavier on my body than like, you know, and I'm also working different timelines and stuff like that. Like there's a lot that I'm doing that people don't understand, and it's different than just like regular mediumship. Okay. Yep, I don't know, the Travis Decker one like threw me. But anytime I work darker stuff. So I carry a lot more in my body, and I am constantly like working on different timelines and stuff. So I know it's hard to understand, but the work that I do is very different than what a lot of other people do. Okay. My pain is gone. No, I don't. I use color to heal, but I don't really heal myself. I have a couple healers that help me. The one, she's a friend of mine, and I don't know what I would have done without her. Like, she worked with me for 3 hours to get me feeling okay the next day. So, I'm whole again. No more pain, no more struggle. I run, leap, and rest in peace. Light surrounds me now. This is for Colton. I'm in the scent, the song, the shimmers. Spirit doesn't need form. I come as perfume. You were when we cuddled, the song we always heard, and the flicker in the light when you called my name. You felt me brush past you. That moment you looked up, I was there. A paw step, a shiver, a shift in the room. You're not imagining it. I slept by your feet. So I was your quiet protector. Just let me know if this makes sense, Heidi. I still watch over the pack. So even from the other side, I guard those I love. Furred, feathered, or human. Yeah. I wasn't alone. Someone came to guide me. I was held. I waited for you. I held on as long as I could. I waited until I felt your presence, your voice, your love. Then I knew it was safe to go. You helped me cross in peace. I taught you unconditional love. That was the whole point of my life with you. I loved you exactly as you were, and you loved me right back. You whispered my name. Even after I was gone, your voice brought me peace. You gave me the best life. Don't ever doubt it. I felt joy, safety, and love in your care. My life with you was a gift I chose every day. I heard your last words. Even if I was already fading, your voice reached me. I knew I was loved. You kept my collar. You didn't just honor it, you honored what we were, and I never left your side. You are my person. From the first look to the last breath, I chose you, and I still do. I got excited over the little things. A walk, a treat, you, that was everything. My Toyo's still here. I left it behind, but I still see it. You don't have to move it yet. I visit you when you need comfort. You don't always notice me, but when your chest aches or the silence gets too heavy, the warmth you feel, that peace that shows up out of nowhere, that's me wrapping around your heart. You made a space for me. There's your memorial room. A shelf, a frame, a candle. I see it, I feel it, I thank you. Visitations and dreams. When you see me in your dreams, it's not imagination, it's a visit. I come to remind you that love never ends. Pay attention when you wake. I knew when you were sad. I always felt it, and I tried to help, even with just a look or a paw. I was your first, your forever. You never forget your first soul pet, or the one who stayed the longest. You knew before I did. You felt the shift before I showed the signs. You've always been connected. Chills with that one. I'm part of your intuition now. Chills. Dang it. You'll never lose me. I'm braided into your knowing. That nudge you get, the gut feeling, the sudden certainty, it's me still guiding you. I know you still talk to me. Every time you whisper my name, I feel it, I listen. I was your shadow. I didn't just follow your steps, I watched your back. Even in silence, I was your shield. The last goodbye. You were there for me at the end. I felt your love surround me, and that's all I needed. Thank you for holding space for my transition. You are my soul person. Of all my lifetimes, this one with you is the sweetest. And I curl up beside you when you sleep. Even now, I find you in the quiet moments. I lay near just like I used to, keeping watch, bringing peace. And I woke up on purpose. The noise in the hall, the sudden alert. It was me. Sometimes I come when you're drifting between sleep and sky. I'll do one more, man. I'm part of your soul's journey. We chose each other for a reason. Our bond is eternal. I hope that was helpful. Did I get to everybody? Oh, you're welcome. I hope you guys like my cards. Like I said, they're my creations. I love them. I think they were deeply needed. Because like I said, and I'll probably make my own version of a mediumship one for people. Eventually, it takes a lot to make these. Like the different cards and stuff, but there wasn't one for pets, and I think that we all need that, you know. So I made my mediumship version for the pets. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably make my own version of the people because I always notice things missing in other decks and whatnot. I make sure I have enough here for today. Thank you. And I think they're like really pretty. Like I worked really hard on that, like trying to make sure that all of the images really, aligned with, like, I don't know, the beauty of the cards. And I made them different colors. I don't know. Like ones like these, like they're so pretty. Yeah, he did. He did thank you for the memorial room because it literally, you said that and the card was already pulled. So he validated that, that's for sure. And I have to go here in a few minutes. But yeah, check out my pay up store and my merch store in any way that you guys want to support. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad they're accurate. Like I say, they're always an extension of the user. So any cards that you use, but I put a lot of, I think, intention into all the cards that I use. And like I said, this freaking crime deck, I can't even believe, like, if you guys only knew what they know happened to Mora, like it's in the cards, like specifically in one line. It's nuts. And I don't know, they just turn out so accurate, but again, it is an extension of the user too. So I just thought they were I don't know, the idea came to me when I lost Ginger, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make pet mediumship cards because nobody has anything like that as far as I know. I haven't seen anything like that. So I think it's very needed, in my opinion. Even if I just come on here and do it, And it saves my energy because channeling and all of that, like I said, it takes a lot. As much as I would just love to come on here and channel all the time and, go on TikTok and channel all the time, like I can't. Like, because the crime work is so draining, like I don't have much left to give, like by the time I'm done with that. And so that's why I've tried to make other ways that I can support this path. But I am not an animal communicator. No. If people ask me, like, questions about their pets, I can like answer them, but I don't like, you know, not an animal communicator, no. Yeah, and I've got 2 people in class. So if anybody else wants to join the class and open up their intuition and learn how to channel in some way, shape, or form, or open your gifts, that is the 16th of August. So is the first class, and they're for 4 Saturdays. And then people can choose to do the crime check class after or not. But unless you've had some experience, I think I have just one. Well, I don't know. I think they both signed up for the crime class after. But yeah, look at it's in the PayHip store, and there's payment options. So I think it'll be fun. I mean, probably just toys and, hanging out with him, and, there's lots of different bird toys. Like one of those foraging toys. Does it have foraging toys? When I take Neptune to his appointment, he rides on my shoulder in the car. People probably think it's crazy, but he just sits there the whole time. So he loves our car rides. I've tried to get a video of it. I do have a video somewhere, but he loves it. And he's gotten used to the beak trim now. But sometimes when I get it, I accidentally let it grow too long. Well, it depends, because like some birds can't. The way that you introduce them, like it just depends. It takes a little bit to introduce them. Like my birds aren't in each other's cages because sometimes birds are cage territorial and stuff. So if you get them together, it's different. But sometimes it's hard to introduce birds to each other. But I mean, it can be done for sure. But sometimes they say don't let them share cages. It just depends. Like parakeets and stuff, you can, but it depends on the type of bird, I think. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, I have. I've been doing this quite a long time. I thought it'd be a lot further by now, but lots of tons of toys, but he just likes to eat my windows. Well, that's probably just a bird thing. I mean, you could contact an animal communicator for that, but it's probably just an attention thing. Does he have anything to that's similar? I would get something that's similar to the window seals, like make him his own version of it, maybe. I don't know, pieces of wood or something, his own version, if that makes sense. It is. I mean, it's in my chart to do what I do, and I won't be happy doing anything else. Like, I'm meant to do it. It's just, the struggle's real sometimes, man. It's real. Because, like I said, I take a lot in my body. It's really hard work. It's very energetically draining, which I don't mind. It makes it to where I can't work as much as I would like to, but I'm doing important work, and it's stressful when you're having to argue with people about what spirit says. No, I should just mute, but when there's comment after comment after comment of, no, this is what happened, it's like, really, are you sitting with the spirit for the hours that I am, or the time that I am, to channel and looking at the astrology and triple checking everything? No, you're not. So that gets a little frustrating, because I'm trying to protect my work, and I'm trying to protect spirit's voice, and apparently I'm called to be for that, but I don't care. Because Pluto is actually coming in and changing my whole identity. That's why you guys have seen this change and a lot of the other stuff change, because that's what's supposed to happen. I'm supposed to change my identity, have stronger boundaries, all that. You have to have strong boundaries in this work. And not to mention, I had to go through a bunch of nonsense and get restraining orders. So still doing that situation. But it's been quite a few months. So we'll see where it goes. But I mean, maybe if you can get it a birdie find, I don't know what kind of bird it is, that wouldn't be a bad idea. But I think maybe trying to make something similar that's to your windows so that maybe he can chew on that instead of the windows, if that makes sense. So, all right. I'm hoping I have enough to. They hate each other. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It just kind of depends. Yeah. Um. Well, I mean, just putting a shield around you and stuff. Um. You know, there's different ways to shield and ground yourself. Um. When you're that sensitive, and so people like you have to stay away from like news and things that trigger that in you. But yeah, it's always about like just you can put yourself in a bubble or just a shield around you. There's spray that you can get to like clear your energy. So it's just, or you can sage or whatever, but you have to clear like your energy field, because what happens is it goes in your energy field. So you have to clear it. Your chakras are very important. Your aura is important. And then you want to put up a shield. So that's basically, it's just because you're clairsentient and empathic. I do the same thing. Like when I come on live, I have a hard time sometimes because I'll feel different things. I'll have a hard time breathing, or I'll have a headache, or if somebody's like smoking something or taking medicine, I'll pick it up. Like that's kind of comes with the territory a little bit. So, and you can do as much as you can, and sometimes it's still going to affect us in some way. So I don't know much about cockatiels. I think, it's a personality thing, right? But I really think if you can get more foraging toys or something that's similar to what he's chewing on, because he might just like that specific thing. And I think there are things that you can spray on that to like can keep them off of it. That's bird safe. I would look for that. Yeah. Um, I don't know. I'm lucky with Neptune. Neptune is the sweetest freaking bird ever. Meanwhile, Kamara is an asshole. But Neptune is like I said, he likes to ride on my. I mean, from what we understand from having his chart pulled too, he's reincarnated from the one that I lost about a year or so before, Midori, and he acts a lot like him. And I used to always think that. And actually, he was very spirit guided when I got him, and he's very all about me. He's very sweet. When he's out, he doesn't even go anywhere. He just hangs on me all the time. But he loves car rides, and you would never think a bird would, but he does. It's hilarious. So I'll have to get a video out of that one day. I do try to record it, but I'm driving. So it's freaking funny. Yeah, so you're one that kind of has to like stay away from that stuff. Like I don't watch a lot of news and stuff. That's why I say like people say, "Oh, you research, are you seeing this, are you seeing that? I stay away from all that stuff. Because for one, I never know when I'm going to work on a case. And for two, like, I can't handle all that. So when people are very sensitive, they can't watch the news and things. There's just too much negativity. So you have to honor that part. It's okay to, like, see what's going on sometimes, but yeah, people that aren't, that are sensitive like that, you just can't watch negative things like that. And if you do, it's best to put a shield up of some sort. So, well, you're going to have to become unaddicted. This is a boundary thing. So, lessen your time on it. Or break it up. Because if it's affecting you that much, you have to give yourself boundaries and, know what affects you. Because there's only so much you can shield yourself from. People that are sensitive should not be watching the news all the time, or, it's okay to glance at it or spread it out. But yeah, definitely. That's the only way that you're going to be able to help that side of you. Because like I said, you can only shield so much. Like, you can put all the shields up in the world, but if you're sitting there absorbing it constantly, all the shields in the world aren't going to help you. So, thank you guys for supporting his beak trim today. I have to try to get his nails clipped at my vet. I would have it done up there, but they're so expensive. I think it's like another $40 to have it done. It's ridiculous. My vet can do it for way cheaper if I can just get him in there. But yeah. So and I wish my vet was open on like the weekends. Yeah, watch more baking shows, spiritual shows, whatever. Anything but like news. Okay? When you're an empath or you're clairsentient, you just can't. That's what I'm saying. I don't sit and watch news and like, I'll see what's going on sometimes, but I don't sit there and watch that kind of stuff. You have to know what your limits are and what affects you. And so it's really important to understand that, because you're going to absorb it. So then you have to do more clearing, right? Because you're basically absorbing that into your energy. Yeah, I actually have to I think I might have got the timelines a little mixed up in that one. So I've actually been getting visions and stuff. So I'm gonna redo, well, not redo, but I'm gonna add to it. And there's more. Like, there's way more to it. So when I tell you guys that it's possible that we may have stumbled on to not necessarily the guy that did this to her, but the guy that was involved, because I'm thinking there's multiple people that are involved in some way. But if I tell you that the Connecticut River serial killer is, I'm trying to tell you guys without giving too much away, because I don't know exactly when I'm gonna release this, because there are police officers involved, in my opinion, and there are other people that they had that were involved as well, in my opinion. And Fred basically knows where his daughter is, which matches my reading, but nobody will do anything about it. But I think that one of the police officers I have connected to the Connecticut River serial killer through who he is, the astrology, and something that I picked up in an autorite that we found out. So I did the autorite in 2018, and we just found it out now. So it basically leads us to where the person's property is, and I didn't know existed. It's crazy. So that's why I contacted the FBI. And he ended up unaliving himself, allegedly. So that whole thing, I told them, you guys need to quit ignoring the cover up. He had 7 different dogs hit on the same place. So why is the FBI not doing more? I don't know. It's nuts, but I've already contacted, but the FBI doesn't react or whatever. I'm going to put it out because it needs to be out there. And I think Maura was leading me to more victims, because yes, Ida, thank you. That's true. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't, if I have to come on here and do like mediumships to like pay the bills, right? I can't, I can't do cases. So it's like one or another because I'm only one person. I only have so much energy, and even editing takes time. If I had someone to edit for me, great. I've had people offer, and then, they don't do it. So also, Brian Schaefer was one of my first cases. Definitely a serial killer on that one. And I am like validating this stuff kind of with astrology and other means of validation. Definitely a serial killer on that. And then he led me to Cherry Lane, which in 2025, Ryan went missing from Cherry Lane in July, the same time that the whole thing with Brian Kober was going on. But I got Ryan and the name Ryan in Idaho 4, and the other guy that I was describing that I couldn't figure out where he fit. I didn't feel like he fit Idaho 4, but I always pick up interconnects as I try to tell you guys. There's actually a video on how I work. It will help you understand a little bit more that I'm chasing blueprints and timelines, and not necessarily just that one case, because it's like energetic threads. Anyways, the guy that's involved in Ryan, like, according to astrology, matches exactly who I was seeing in Idaho 4 that didn't make sense. So I think I was getting that thread before Ryan ever went missing from 2022 and 2018. Like, no different than getting Quentin before he was born. Like, I don't know. I just work differently, and it's hard to understand, I know. So, well, I appreciate that, but I still have people argue with me, like, over Amy Bradley. And I'm just like, that's why I didn't want to work the case. But I had so many people continue to ask me. And I was like, well, maybe I'm supposed to, because maybe somebody needs to put the truth out. And then her last name connects to the name where Mara went missing from. Plus, I got Bradley in Delphi. So I got a lot of different cases in the Delphi auto rights that I didn't know when I was working at that time, including similar information to describe the person involved or helped in Maura's case. So, like I'm saying, I chase these energetic threads all the time. And it can be confusing for some, even for me. But when you get how I work, like, you'll understand it. So it's definitely I have different Chia, I have different from price ranges from 20 minutes on up, and I'm only working two days a week with private readings, just so I don't burn myself out. Kind of, not really wormholes. It's like chasing energetic blueprints or archetypes. So archetypes, I've learned recently that archetypes are like similar people, like similar killers, like chameleons, right? People that blend in. That's why I wanted to make the extra, like, the add-on deck, because it's going to be more about like archetypes and things like that of that'll help me in my work and people that get really deep into this. But so it's like chasing energetic patterns and chasing blueprints and timing. So it has a lot to do with timing. So the reason why all that stuff came in Idaho 4 stuff was because he was going to go missing in July when the whole stuff was going on with Brian Kohlberger. But also, he's a chameleon in the same way Brian Kohlberger was. Like, these chameleons they act like normal people on the outside, but they have a darker side. So, but yep, you're late. I'm getting ready to get off here. I'm going to be late myself. But and so I end up going down rabbit holes of like one case leading to another, and then I'm like, and then like the Fort Worth trio, I spent like 12 hours on that case. And I kept pulling cards over and over, and I kept getting the same cards. So that one's nuts. And I think that ended up being a serial killer, and that is like Fox Hollow 2.0. Just saying. So I don't know why I keep ending up with the serial killer thing, but that's like literally in my chart to kind of do that. So like I said, I walk in the dark, and that's why I have help from another that people don't understand, but I have to for the work that I do. So yeah, it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. But yeah, it goes from 20 minutes up to an hour. So it just depends. It's all on my website. But like I said, I'm only doing 2 days a week, so I'm booked out a little bit for the 2 days a week. Yeah, if you notice, like, that, you'll see the patterns. Like, once you start recognizing the patterns that I recognize, because that's literally a part of my chart to recognize patterns, you guys will start to recognize them too. And that's just, I'm trying to teach people the way that I work, because you have a lot of people like, oh, that didn't fit, blah, blah. Like, for instance, somebody wrote an article about me with Stephanie Parze and how inaccurate it was, how I was fake. Tammy put it all over the place. Literally, I got Quentin and Stephanie Parze. Literally, she knows that how I worked. She knows I did auto rights. She knows it was different cases when, now that we figured out that's how my auto rights worked back then. I still got Stephanie Parze off Route 9, described it to the T, and I've had people come to me and be like, it's exactly as you described. But yeah, the rest of the stuff fit other cases like Quentin. So, people will use that against you because they don't try to sit and learn how to work. I had people on Reddit say, oh, she didn't get anything in Idaho for, she was describing some other dude. Yes, I did. But that was because it's along the same archetype, along the same blueprint, the kind of like similar killers. So, no, I have not looked into the Springfield 3. Like I say, I go where I'm led, and Spirit leads me on the same path. So right now they're leading me on all these little cold case serial killer things. I don't know why. That's just the way that it is. Only one person, only supposed to go with the cases that align with me. So I won't be able to ever work every case in my life. I'm only one person, and I'm kind of like, I have soul contracts with all of these people that are missing. The ones that I work on and I get the most information, there's some that I'm not drawn to at all, and that's supposed to be like that. It's just the way that it is. So, and I need to do a validation video too, because they're now saying Brian Koberger was in the house before. Well, hello. Like, Spirit said that. Spirit said that he was there and he was stalking. Like, that was something that repeated. That's another thing. People come to the channel and they don't watch the rest of the work, and they don't know who they're talking about, and then they sit here and they want to argue, and it's like, the Spirit usually gives pretty good accurate. I'm not perfect. I'm human and all of that, but they're pretty accurate on what they give. And I try every single way that I can to validate my work, because it has to be right. So you have people coming on like saying you're wrong, but they haven't watched anything else I've done, or they want to argue about Brian Koberger, but they haven't even watched the videos of the victims literally explaining who the hell he is and what he did. So it kind of drives me a little bit crazy. I'm an Aquarius. I have a hard time keeping my damn mouth shut, Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's some other person. It's not. It's him, period. But I think he went in the house when they weren't there. It wasn't because of a party. The door was off the hinges a couple times. So he was going in there. In the readings, I said he was going in there and looking around, and that's how he knew the layout of the house so well inside. And it wasn't necessarily because he was there for a party. He was there when they were gone. So, but all right, I went off on rants. Sorry, I gotta get off. I gotta get off here. I'll try to come back. I love to just come and talk to you guys, but like I said, it's hard because a lot of the times I'm trying to work to pay the bills and take care of the crazy animals. So, yeah, I know. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when they come and they start arguing with Amy Bradley, I'm like, no, symbolically, it felt like a hammer was coming down on me. A lot of people say it was the butt of the knife. I don't know. It was dark. I only seen when I was able to see in the dark. Yeah, but he came in there. Nobody was there when the door was off the hinges and they had to fix the door. He was coming in there and when they were gone and, checking things out. He probably even befriended their dog. So he knew how to break in. He was trying to be a cop. He was a security guard. His dad was maintenance. So. And then you also have people coming at me and saying that I copy. For one, I don't watch people, especially the person they're trying to say that I copy. I cannot even watch for more than 2 seconds. So, and what's crazy to me is the person that started saying that used to say that it was the other way around all the time and sat there through readings with me while I got the information live of stuff that's never been released yet. And my timestamps, I did the readings first. So, like, what the hell? I've worked cases that other people haven't worked, including that person where it's been accurate. I don't see anybody else getting Quentin before he was born or Rick Allen or anything like that. So who the fuck am I copying? So that pisses me off because I spent a lot of time and energy doing this work, period. Well, a lot of people are saying it was the butt of the knife. I don't know. He could have taken tools because I feel like he had a backpack, but which they found a backpack. So yeah, I can't. And like, why would I ever go want to? I've proven myself time and time again, even with people I've never met. So anybody that says that I copy, they haven't watched me. They don't know shit. So, and she was pinning Tammy's stuff because after Idaho 4, she came and attacked me and said I copied her. I'm like, dude, I haven't even seen your fucking videos for one. And for two, my timestamps were there. Like, I did them live. Like, I did this live. How am I copying anybody doing it live? I don't do it live anymore because Ethan's reading, I got taken another direction from the chat and mind reading it, picking up the energy that was going on in there, and it really took me off course and he got mad and left. So I don't do live readings anymore in that way. I need to shut out the noise when I do it so that it's accurate. So, but anyways, all right, I'm done. I'm done rambling. I don't know. Like I said, it felt like it came down as a hammer. That's what she showed me, but I don't know. Like, it was dark. I can't say anything unless they show me specifically what it was. And she, I was seeing it like I was in the room watching as a third party, and it was dark. And a lot of people said because of the lines or whatever that were on her mouth that it was the butt of the knife. I don't know. Or the gloves or whatever, because I guess the butt of the knife could leave those lines. I'm not sure. So I only got the symbolism of coming down like a hammer. So yes, I do have to go, or I'm going to be late to my bird's appointment. So thank you guys for the support. I'm able to get it done. I'll have to wait on his nails, but it's going to get me there and back. So I appreciate it, and I will see you guys again. Thank you for supporting and getting, card pulls. Appreciate it. I hope that it helped your pets. I hope that helped your memories with your pets and your grief and all of that. So hopefully. Thanks. You too. Like I said, I'll try to come on here like when I can. It's just, I do think he had night vision goggles or something. I mean, he had something, but when he was seeing, she could see his eyes. So he would have had to take them on and take them off. But honestly, when they showed me, like, felt like he had like some kind of camera on him or something, like he recorded it. He probably did, and we just don't know where it is. So, but yeah, I have to go or I'm gonna be late. All right, thanks, guys.